hey.
Oh, hey.
I don't even know. We're always like looking at each other like, we're going to start.
Why don't we start?
Anyway.
What's up, Al? Welcome to Movie Minds.
Welcome to Movie Minds.
Another week. We had a great week this time around. Very productive. I feel like we had some good meetings with some good people.
Yeah, man.
About the show, actually.
Yeah.
About a few things. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen pretty soon.
It's been a busy weekend, right?
Absolutely, man.
Just a lot of stuff that's been going on. But welcome to Movie Mind, guys. And yeah, man, we've been having some pretty cool meetings with some stuff that we're doing for Movie Minds and, you know, the future of Movie Minds and everything else that we're doing with it. But yeah, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys liking, subscribing continuously. I think every week we get new people.
Yeah.
And I love the comments. I know that, you know, it's not always positive. But hey, I really appreciate the banter, dude. Like I think we are by far like experts in this, but we love to talk about this, and this is what we're about. We're not here to critique like crazy critics or anything like that. We're here to talk about it, have you at the table with us, and you know, be one of us. So absolutely. That's what the purpose of Movie Minds is about.
And just hitting on this topic, there was a comment left on the video before. Hey man, I totally get what you're saying in that comment. If you go back and check it out about the Joker, or about Parasite, I still think it was a great movie. Don't get me wrong. I just still believe that Joker should have taken it. Just wanted to, you know, address that
absolutely
to him.
Yeah, absolutely. And all right.
So
first off, we're gonna shoot into Hot Tops. Sorry.
We're doing out of the box.
Out of the box. I forget that we do that.
We do that every week there, Ishmael. Anyway, every time, you know, guys, we explain the 5 top movies at the box office. Number 5 comes in at 12 million is Bad Boys for Life.
Still
tacking on to its 181.8 million that it's made domestically, which is great. So yeah, man, I'm happy for it. Then we have Blumhouse Fantasy Island. I don't know if you got a chance to see the
I saw the trailer, and it's pretty interesting. Unfortunately, I was not able to see the movie, which I did. I'm curious to see it. Like they put a spin on it, so I'm curious.
Yeah, I checked it out. I checked out the trailer for it, and me and my wife were like, "What movie do we want to go see the most?" And so we just decided we wanted to go see Sonic, and then we ended up not even watching Sonic. But Fantasy Island was one of the we were debating over.
Oh yes.
Anyway, so that was at number 4, and it made 14 million this week. At number 3, something that you talked to me about, I haven't seen or seen the trailer. The Photograph, actually. It's called.
Oh yeah, it is. I thought it was photographer. Whoops.
No, it's
the Photograph. It's this guy has been in a few great movies lately.
Yeah. I forget his name.
His name is
I know he's come out
Lakeith Stanfield.
On Get Out and all those movies.
Yeah, man, he's doing great, man. I really enjoy him. He's in Atlanta. With Childish Gambino's character. Dude, Glover. so good. I love his acting. I love what he does with roles. I'm very curious in this one because it's, you know, it's a love story. So you know, I'm not really big on that, on romance drama, but this looks great. This looks really, really good. So I'm kind of bummed out that I missed it this week, but I'm definitely gonna go see it.
That's cool. Yeah, it made 19 million. So it's 19 million. So it just came out. It's a new release. So was Fantasy Island by the way. Number 2, with another 20 million of Birds of Prey.
That's
attacking to its 62 million. This movie is definitely losing a lot of money, like we've said before. So to the point where they changed the name, right?
Yeah, man.
You got a chance to watch it. We talked about it already.
Yeah.
So we know what's going on with that. Too bad. Ugh. Yes. And at number 1, the Jim Carrey Sonic movie with $56 million, blowing expectations. I think this movie was projected to make $53 million, and it blew expectations with another $3 million. And this is not counting, internationally. So that's great. For Sonic.
Yeah, man. Looks like it's getting good reviews. It's like the second or third highest rated video game movie.
Right.
And looks like it's having a good week.
Yeah, I mean the reviews out there have been pretty good.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it's been able to bounce back, and this shows what happens when a studio pays attention to social media outlets and to the fans of properties and tells them, hey, your content looks really sucky, change it. And you change. Sometimes it's a good thing to listen and pay attention to people around you.
What did you think about the first one? What did you think about the first Sonic that they came out with?
Oh, it looked horrible. Yeah. It really, I was generally not excited. Like I really did not like the,
what happened when
design.
They changed it for you?
Yeah, and it looks a lot more not realistic, but more to the property.
Yeah.
And it looks like Sonic. It would look like Sonic. And so I'm pretty excited. Yeah, dude. Like I would go over my friend's house back in New York to just, play with his Sega Genesis.
So one of the things that I know about the movie that's been spoken about a lot about is that it's going to really lend itself for people that know the story of Sonic and what happens in the world and whatever. I'm going to be honest. I played Sonic on Sega, but I didn't know there was a story. I thought it was just a guy that run fast and caught a lot of rings.
And there's this really doctor that was looking for him. I really don't know either. Like I used to watch the cartoons as well. I don't know if anyone remembers those cartoons, but I don't remember the story either. I just liked him running really fast.
But I hear that Jim Carrey is a standout, man.
No way.
He's pretty good in this. Like he's I think what people are saying out there is that people get reminded of like old characters like Ace Ventura and all these other, the Mask, and you can see a little bit of those characters.
That's cool.
In this new character here on Sonic.
That's cool. So I'm down for that.
That's why I want to go watch it.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm down for that.
But anyway, 56 million, not too shabby, guys. Yeah. Congratulations there, Sonic and Paramount. So yeah, man, that's your out of the box.
Please let us know what you guys think about what movies did you go see? Would you like? What did we miss out? Should we go watch The Photograph or Fantasy Island? Let us know. What's up?
Indeed. All
right. Now we're gonna do Hot Tops. So we are gonna be talking about pretty much the biggest news of the week. I mean, it's been all over the place. Matt Reeves, Batman, Robert Pattinson actually did test footage and Matt Reeves released it. And so now we have a new version of Batman. This is like the 8th or 9th Batman that's ever existed in media. And
the picture's supposed to be somewhere.
Yeah, of course. You guys are looking at it. You've seen the video. Man, let's talk about it, dude.
Man, you know how I suffer. Let me say this. I suffer from anxiety, guys, sometimes. And it's sometimes anxiety where I want to say stuff and I want to talk about stuff with this guy because we're around each other so much. Yeah. And I have to hold this stuff for the show because I don't say and I don't even like talking to him about stuff so that we can save it for here. Yeah. And it kills me. Yep. And let me just say that this topic killed me not to talk about because I freaking love it. Yeah. I absolutely love how rotten Pattinson looks. I don't care what anybody says. I don't even want to hear bad stuff, to be honest. I just want everybody to agree. This dude looks like he was meant to be the Bat. That's all I'm going to say. What do you think, man? I mean, I'm sorry, dude. I really, really liked it. I've been holding that in.
I am gonna say,
dang, you better not say you don't like
that. I extremely love this thing.
I knew it. I had a feeling. I
freaking love this, dude. It looks like a Batman Arkham Asylum version of Batman. It looks exactly like him, dude. It's ridiculous, man. He has the cheekbone, bro. The bone right here that's like not on the bottom, but it starts upper cheekbone. Yeah. Dude, that is perfect. I didn't know I could like somebody's cheekbone so much.
I'm just gonna say that. I'm so glad that you say that because to me, I see that part of his face that he'll still be able to act. We're gonna be able to get some depth from him. But by that, even that little piece of his mouth right there and whatever we can see, we're gonna be able to get like some gestures from him, which I love. Yeah, I love what they did with the suit. It's a throwback to Christian Bale's suit a little bit too.
It's a mixture of that.
It has a little bit of that involved in it. I really liked it, guys. And then Matt Reeves is doing it. Oh my God. You know what? These pictures made my excitement level from a 100 already. I was excited to 200 now, dude. I'm just so excited.
I'm gonna say my excitement level from 1 to 10 was at around 7 because I was not excited for Robert Pattinson. I'm not gonna lie. One of our viewers have continuously talked to us about how we should pay attention to Robert Pattinson. I haven't, unfortunately, because life happens. But this right here put me at a 9 because I'm really, really excited about this now. I won't say 10 because I need to see footage. I need to see real, like what's the tone of it.
True.
And what I mean, Matt Reeves is almost perfect in my opinion. But
the pictures showed a lot, man. The pictures showed a lot. You could tell how the suit's gonna really be working for him. I really like it, man. Yeah. I honestly, wow. I even like the emblem, how he did it.
Yeah. The emblem is what I was gonna talk about. That is in itself just, it looks extremely like Batman Arkham Asylum. It looks exactly like. I love the emblem.
The fact that the emblem is great, and then you have Colin Farrell as the Penguin, and then you have the Dano guy that's a really great actor from 12 Years a Slave, and then you have that girl, Kravitz girl playing Catwoman, and then Robert. Guys, I don't know about you guys, but all those actors to me are pretty solid, and if not solid, pretty great. Yeah. So when I see all that, look, the dynamic between Riddler and Penguin hasn't been done since the Forever Batman, which was done by Val Kilmer. Mm-hmm. And so the fact that they're revisiting that story where we're gonna put those two bad guys in the same movie, bro, it's blowing my mind. Yeah. And the fact that I'm excited for it, man. It's one of those. I can't wait. I can't wait. I think I'm more excited about this one than I've ever been about the Christian Bale ones. And I love the Christian Bale ones. Don't get me wrong, especially with the Dark Knight. You know, bro. But
when I saw Dark Knight come out in trailers, that blew me away.
No, you know what's so funny, dude, is that you're right. The Dark Knight, I was super excited, but no, I wasn't actually, because we didn't know what Heath Ledger was going to be, and he turned out to be amazing, right? Yeah. But then he died, and we knew that he wasn't going to come back anymore. So to be honest, I remember not feeling so excited for Rising. But anyway,
the third one. Well, two things I want to bring up to this topic before we really wrap up on this. The first one is Andy Serkis is going to be Alfred.
To what?
Alfred.
Alfred. That's right. I forgot about that.
So that in itself is very interesting. And it leads me to believe that Alfred is going to have a bigger role than ever before, than any other Batman. The reason why I say that, because there was a rumor, and I'm not saying this is news, but there was a rumor that I read online somewhere, I forgot where it was, that this movie is going to be focusing on year 2 of Batman. Okay. So it's not Batman Begins where you see how he becomes Batman or whatever, but this is going to be like year 2 of his whole tenure as Batman. And so that's a younger Alfred, a more involved one. Like pretty much one of the people that trained Batman was Alfred, and some versions of it. Alfred is a ex, CIA or like KGB, I believe. So I hope that they lean towards that type of relationship with Alfred. Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, dude. I forgot about Andy Serkis. You're right.
Yeah, it's nuts.
If you're bringing in that kind of talent, if you just use them,
that would be horrible.
That would be underusing that guy. Yeah. So anyway, man, super excited, guys. Be excited for the Batman guys for sure.
I'm sure.
When is it coming out? Have they given it?
2021.
I'm sure in the summer.
I forget. Right? I'm sure it's
probably a May release. It's probably going to be something.
Probably, I would take away that because Marvel's a little weak right now. So
I would hit
him where it hurts.
Yes,
in May. All right, guys. So let's go on to the next topic, which is Aladdin 2. Who would have thought? Aladdin 2 live action sequel in the works.
The Return of Jafar.
Exclusively, No, that's the Return to Video version.
No, well, that's
which I've never. Part. Oh yeah, I have seen it.
That's the second part of the cartoon, the animated. I don't know if they're going that.
I've seen it, and it's not too bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's not the best thing in the world, but no, they're not. In the exclusive Variety article that they released as this information, they speak about how everything's really going well, especially with Will Smith's great release of Bad Boys 3 and so on and so forth.
Yeah, he's hot right now. Huh?
Yeah, Will is back, man. Will is back. So
Will is back.
Having them back into this
He's a good guy, man.
Sequel, they do state and I don't know if this is accurate or not, but that this is not going to go on basis of like whatever they released a video. It's a whole original story, and I think this is the fruition of Disney's strategy with rebooting all the original animated films. I believe that they are shooting for franchises to be built off of this. Of course, they already have sort of franchises. They have like, princesses and all this other stuff.
I see what you're saying.
But they're shooting for a universe to be created within these movies, especially in live action. So imagine this, because I don't want to take a lot of this time from this topic, but I really did love Aladdin. It's on Disney Plus. Check it out. Great story. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay. I loved it. And I totally see how they could really, really push for a new story, especially with Jasmine. I love this. Yep. I freaking love this idea.
I saw the original. I was a little underwhelmed by some of the casting choices.
Really?
With some of the casting choices, okay. I didn't like Jafar. I didn't like.
I
didn't like
whatever. I
even forget for Jafar. The dad, I felt like they could have capitalized in making him a little funnier kind of a character. They didn't. Mm-hmm. The Naomi girl did great. I mean, she sang so amazing. Again, I'm a little stickler with those things just because I want to see them very resemble to what the animated did, but I think she did great. I loved her. I did love her
part,
but she was great, so I would keep her. The kid that did Aladdin did awesome, and I like him. He's a likable character. You can't really. I think he was just playing just a nice guy kind of thing in the movie, so it wasn't like a range or anything like that. But the story of that movie was definitely Will Smith. Everyone was against the fact that he should be the genie in the first place, because how could he do that to Robin?
It looked kind of weird though. At first, I was like, I don't know. I can't really unsee Will Smith.
What do you think of that weird though?
The blue version of Will Smith, like the blue Fresh
So you
Prince.
liked him more as
weird.
You liked him more as when he was just like a regular human.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree. I guess to a certain extent he was, and so that was probably, I don't know what it was with the design there and what they did in CG as far as that goes, but as far as his personality and his charisma and the way that he sang the songs and the way that he acted throughout the movie, he absolutely that film does not work without Will Smith, and I mean not just the movie, but just making these millions and for people to like it is because Will Smith gave such a great performance. And so I love the fact that they're going back to a number 2. Yeah. I love that perspective that you gave. You just blew my mind.
Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, they did that with Maleficent. Like they did that with Maleficent. The only thing is that I don't feel like it's kind of a miss. Maleficent. I'm sorry.
Maleficent, was that a cartoon though?
It was. I mean, it was in the
Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Yeah,
right.
And that's just her mom, whatever.
Right.
Like the
so it was in a movie. Okay, but I get what they're doing. But what I understood you said was they're trying to almost do like a Harry Potter thing for each
exactly it. Yeah.
Each movie. That's what I understood what you said. Right. And when you said that, I'm like, dude, that blew my mind, because they can definitely do that stuff. These properties are that popular and well known that that's the way to go, guys. I mean, I would do that because it'll sell. Obviously, they have to be consistent in storytelling, because if the second one sucks, then everyone is going to tune out for the rest. But anyway, I love this move with Aladdin 2. They have story to tell, especially with how they attacked the first one. So I'm super excited.
Yeah. Excited to see what they do with Jasmine.
Yeah, man. I mean, it might be a Return of Jafar thing. You never know.
Nah.
The second the cartoon.
I think the best thing to do is what they did with Star Wars is expand the universe.
Yeah.
Do other genies, like a War of Genies or something like that.
And then have him come back maybe on the 3rd or 4th or something like that. I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Expand the universe, man.
Hey, it's Disney.
Don't go back. Don't go back to the well, man. Going back to the well, that's stale water.
Hallelujah.
Move forward. Do something different.
Yeah, man. New wineskins.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we will go on to our last topic for today, and that's Harrison Ford.
That is Harrison
Han Solo.
Ford.
No, wait, sorry. Indiana Jones 5 is shooting.
I had a feeling
very, very soon.
I had a feeling you were gonna do that. I was like,
yeah. I just miss Han Solo.
It's hard not to, right?
Yeah.
So, man, yeah. When I heard this news about Indiana Jones 5 starting production, was actually on the Jimmy Kimmel show. Harrison Ford went on this show, and I don't know if he gets in trouble with these things because he's kind of old, and he kind of, I feel like sometimes he says things.
Now. And I can't wait to be old.
Yeah, I think he's just like, hey, you know what? Get over it. It's not like they're not gonna want me in their movie. I'm their movie if I'm not in it. You know, so I'm glad that he was able to do that. I'm glad that he brought, you know, that information to the fans. I'm a big Indiana Jones fan. I love those movies. I watch them all the time.
I love the first two.
It's one of the ones that one of those franchises that I continuously watch all the time when I'm here at home. And yeah, he's right. The last one, The Skulls, was really bad. But other than that, I really have enjoyed the others. Can't wait to see what they got. On the 5th, everybody thought that Harrison Ford may have been already, done with this character. I know that in the last one, it felt like he was passing the mantle to maybe Shia LaBeouf's character, but that's was
what
not.
They tried.
Yeah, I think they tried, but it didn't work. And so I think there was also talks about Chris Pratt. You know, I'll know him as a Star-Lord from
great
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mantle.
And so there were, but I guess that didn't work itself out. And after all those things, here comes Harrison Ford again saying, you know what, I'm going to put the cape and the whip on again. And so here he comes back, and I think they're going to start. He is really old, and he's coming back. He has a movie coming out. It's called Into the Wild or something wild.
Yeah.
It looks really interesting to be honest. And so I'm glad he's coming back because obviously I love Harrison Ford. He's Han Solo. I love that guy. I think he's too old to play the character, but we'll see what they got. You know, and also it's Luke. You know, it's George. You know, come on, it's George Lucas.
Yeah, well, when he said it, he was like, well, I'm not going to share the story with you because that doesn't seem like a good idea. But we'll see new developments in his life, his relationship. We'll see part of his history resolved. So that's referring to Indiana Jones. So, you know, that's pretty interesting. It sounds like they're closing the chapter on Indiana Jones.
Kind of telling you a little bit about what the movie, huh?
Yeah. It seems like there's going to be a lot of throwbacks as far as with the relationship part and the moment development in his life. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of connections to the old movies. So I'm really excited to see that.
Think you'll pass the mantle to someone?
I don't think so, dude. I think what they should do with this, and this is just my speculation on it, is that they should probably end Indiana Jones with like a humongous feat like that was never been done before. It's been searched by hundreds of archaeologists and stuff like that, and he finally finds the answer, and he dies in that, like he dies finding the well of life or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or the Garden of Eden. That would be cool.
But I think there should be someone there after he dies,
and that he will be able to pass on the story of Indiana Jones.
That when he dies, you're able to see by just the screenplay adaptation of it working itself to just, you know what, everybody knows there's a new Indy.
Right.
And I think the only way you can achieve a really good movie in this next one, and they haven't given obviously the plot or anything.
Yeah. But
I think they should get a really, really good you know why the Mission Impossible movies work so well, guys? Because the bad guy is so good.
The pairing. Yeah.
The bad guy is so good. They need a Christopher Waltz to come in to be a bad guy in Indiana Jones. They need one of those guys, dude, that just are mean, that people are gonna hate, and they're gonna love Indiana Jones at the end when he defeats them, or he dies and someone has and then the lineage continues.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, that would be cool. Or they could do like a reboot of like finding the well of life or whatever, and him coming out as like a baby or something like that, and then they reboot the whole thing with that kid in the next film.
Because there's been talks about something like that, right?
I mean, I don't know. I just kind
of life or something.
I just kind of smoked that thing out right now.
Oh, I thought there was something that had been talked about before. I mean, they've done some crazy stuff in Indiana Jones. It's not like
I was just thinking about how to push forward, you know. And so one of his other comments was when we have the opportunity to make another, it's because people have enjoyed them. I feel obligated to make sure that our efforts are as ambitious as they were when we started. You have a sense of responsibility to your customers. So It's going to be ambitious. It's got to be. Nowadays, the storytelling is not just like, a bad guy has this artifact is going to destroy the world. Let's go after it. If it's that formula, it'll fail. Because no one wants to see that anymore. They want to be challenged mentally, and they want a good story, and they want the heroes to be remembered in a well mannered. That's why I think in Rise of Skywalker, when Han Solo came back, and that's cool because I think they did mention that to him, and he's like, I don't care if it was a Force ghost or not. It doesn't matter. He
just wanted to come.
He didn't care. But they brought that Han Solo back because I feel like that was the resolution of Han Solo's story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His life was able to bring back his son. You know what I mean?
I mean, it was good that he was there. So I don't want to get back into the Star Wars.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's just it's a lot of correlation. So I just hope that they don't go down this road of like just simple storytelling. I think it has to be ambitious, and I think Harrison Ford realizes that because this guy, he's not a dumb guy.
So the biggest question of the Indiana Jones topic.
Yeah.
Who is the next Indiana Jones? Who can take that mantle? Who can actually pull it off? I know we said right now Chris Pratt was in the talks. Chris Pratt would be
great. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, because we've seen him kind of play that
same character, and I don't care.
Jurassic World.
I really don't care. I want the story to live on, and that's
me too.
I just want
the score, everything should just move.
You know, it would be cool to see a reboot, like I said, with the kid being reborn or whatever, or like rejuvenated with Tom Holland. And
I feel Tom Holland. We're gonna get Tom Holland fatigue, man.
From what though? From what? We have him in Avengers and Spider-Man. That's about it. Come on, we have Star-Lord, the guy from Jurassic World. We have him in Legos. We have him like so many other things.
Did you see that little picture that they did? I don't remember in what app, but they put Tom Holland's face on Michael J. Fox's body.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
Robert Downey Jr.'s face on Doc Brown.
No, I haven't seen
when they're at the school.
No,
dude. It looks really good. So I'm sure you'll probably see it. And if you can post it on the you'll see that.
Hopefully
it looks really good. You're right. But then there's another movie that Tom Holland's in. Okay. And he's in it with Daisy Ridley, with Rey from Star Wars. And they haven't released it because it hasn't, it's just they haven't released it.
Really?
And when a studio doesn't release something, that means that their Q&A
it needs some work.
So they're gonna be coming out with that one. And I know that he has another kind of druggy movie in the works. And and then I know that he's coming back for Spider-Man. And then I'm sure he's gonna probably be coming out in little cameos on those other on the phases. Man. I don't know. I'm just saying he would work. I just don't like him as Indiana Jones. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say.
So who's your pick then?
Chris Pratt would be great. Man, that's a really hard ask right now. But if I were to have to.
You asked it.
No, I know.
What do you mean it's a hard
answer? I want you to answer that question. It would be so hard for me to pick, but you know what, man? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that it would be cool. Just even though the movie sucked, it really was bad. The Skull movie of Indiana Jones, Shia LaBeouf, he was in there, and I think now because of what Shia has developed himself into and to a great actor is what he's really become. I feel that if you give it to him, I think that it would work. I think that I would like to see him because I like Shia, man. I like Shia LaBeouf.
Well, we'll see.
I like him a lot. And he's already a part of the world. Might as well capitalize on that. And I think that Shia LaBeouf needs I think it's his time to get a character that he could develop, man. I think he could really do some great things with the character. And so that's my pick, man. I think Shia LaBeouf, or however you pronounce it, Yeah. Come here, Duke. Let me show you on the camera. But yeah, I think Shia LaBeouf, dude. What do you think about that? You don't like him?
I don't like Shia LaBeouf. I just don't think that he has the ability no, I just don't think he has a emotional stability to carry something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think he has the little, Harrison Ford is not a comedian, dude.
Listen, that is very true. I do like Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf could throw little hits. Watch
Shia LaBeouf's Hot Ones. Dude, oh my God. So good. I freaking love that.
I love that guy.
Yeah, so
he has his snot all over his face, and he doesn't freaking care. Good. I love that.
But I just don't think he's. I don't know. I don't think he's emotionally stable.
No, he's not.
Harrison Ford doesn't care. That's different. He doesn't care.
True, but I'm saying he's not a comedian. Neither is Shia LaBeouf. I'm sure that if they're able to put him in there and give him a little, little one-liners here and there, just like they give Harrison.
Yeah, I guess
it would work. I think it would work because honestly, man, I'm gonna say this: people have accepted Shia LaBeouf, whether bad or good. Yeah. Now, but he's in people's hearts now. He's not going anywhere.
The new Indiana Jones, the last one, didn't do well. They didn't accept him. No one remembers him.
It didn't, but because the story sucked so bad, dude. Yeah. The story was really bad. Yeah, but if the story had been good, it would have gotten a lot of praise, and we would be not even having this talk about maybe Shia LaBeouf. It would be like, hey, dude, I wonder when Shia LaBeouf is coming out with the new
I just think
Indiana
it's
Jones
too much
movie.
risk. You're putting Indiana Jones' legacy on the line, and I think it's too much of a risk.
Ooh, that's a good point that you made.
Yeah, I would pass.
Not that I agree, but it's a good point that you made. That the legacy. So anyway, that's me. Yeah.
All right, so let us know what you think. Who is the next Indiana Jones for you guys? Who will take on that mantle?
Y'all better say it. No, I'm just playing.
And then also let us know about the other topics. Did you like Robert Pattinson's Batman?
Did you?
El Batman. Let us know, guys. And always.
How do you say bat in Spanish, dude?
Murciélago.
Murciélago?
Murciélago. El murciélago.
I know Spanish, and that's new to me.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey guys, I want to tell you guys we're gonna be doing another show, another little extended video to this, just because we want to try some new stuff and see how you guys like it and see how you guys like the info.
Yeah, we're gonna be testing out the ground there. So
but thank you guys.
Subscribe on this video though.
Yes.
Ring the bell notification so you could be up to date. We're gonna be releasing a lot of videos from now on. So just check it out, and then share with your friends. Anyway,
hey guys, and when you guys have a comment, a question, whether you guys don't like something or you guys don't disagree, it doesn't matter. It's an open floor for you guys to say anything you want.
You guys are at the table with us.
Yes.
As long as you stay movie minded.
Yeah.
Peace.
I always do yeah. Okay. Yeah.